Joining us on the show right now is the Chief Public Complaints Commissioner, Abimbola Ayo Yusuf. Welcome to the show, sir. And we're going to be discussing, because surprisingly, preparing for this show is when I heard about the fact that we have a public complaints commission that is just as strong as a court that can handle cases. Can you tell us exactly what this portfolio you're handling, what is the job and what solution are you providing for Lagosians?
Not for Lagosians.
Oh, sorry, for Nigerians.
All right. Public Complaints Commission is an alternative dispute resolution center where the aggrieved can always come to. Because like I keep telling everybody, most of our problems in Nigeria today is because they left a lot of agitations, injustice. So if we start going into all those agitations, and we try to resolve them from the bud, we might not be where we are today. So that is why there's Public Complaints Commission, and it's for the poor, and it is free.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. But do you need lawyers?
We have lawyers that work for us.
Okay.
So when you come in, we do it for free.
Okay, so what my colleague meant was... now I'm thinking, my own problem, is it not too small for this big-sounding name, public complaints? Like, what type of problems? Any problem? Problems with company or problems with individuals? What sort of complaints?
We solve problems with individuals, private companies, government, states, local and federal. All agencies, all parastatals, wherever you're not comfortable, you can come to us.
So where are your offices? Because this is like the first time I am hearing about this commission.
Okay.
And what are some of the ways that you're creating awareness so that the regular Nigerian knows there's a place they can go to when they have disputes?
Well, I won't be surprised that you said you've just hearing about it. We've probably been underfunded. But we have offices in all the 36 states, including Abuja.
Wow.
And all the states have minimum of 5 area offices. So it's for you to know that we have a spread. It's just the funds. And that's what we're working on.
And maybe proper enlightenment about the office, because alternative dispute resolutions from state ministries of justice is popular, but the federal one,
it's still
most
the same
people
thing.
don't
It's
avail.
funding. When there's funding, you will have the adverts.
Okay, so my colleague was asking earlier that do you have lawyers? What she meant was, do people require lawyers when they come before you?
No. When you come before us, you don't need lawyers.
Okay, so there are many issues that are, like, you mentioned that many of our challenges as a country has to do with unresolved little issues, disputes that are not dealt with early enough. What's the difference between this and having, what do they call that stuff, mediation, where you have a mediator, someone that hears both sides and deal with the issue?
When it comes, mediation is limited to some aspects. But we go through.
You cover mediation?
You cover everywhere. That's the difference with public complaints. It's been on since 1975.
Wow.
So that's how long it is. And I see all of you are shocked. That's how long we've been existing.
So if someone listening thinks, okay, when I do bring my issues, my disputes before the Public Complaints Commission, and where the mediation happens, and then you say, you give a judgment, how binding is it? What does it mean? Is it just a piece of paper or just word of mouth? And if the person takes me to court, would it matter that I have a judgment from the Public Complaints Commission?
Judgment from Public Complaints Commission is binding. Because whatever we resolve, we'll take to the court and it'll be stamped.
Oh, okay.
So it is binding.
So, I wanted to ask, what's the success rate? Because most times you see people refuse to go to a Public Complaints Commission and insist on the normal, regular courts. I wanted to say, I ask, how, in your experience within the number of years while you were in Lagos and now federal, how willing have you seen Nigerians accept the judgments as completely resolving issues between parties?
They do accept, because one, it's faster when it comes to public complaints than going to the courts.
Okay.
You resolve your issues within a month or two. Go to the courts, they are still there for months or years. And whatever we resolve at is binding.
Okay.
So what's the time frame for a case, for instance, from the time that the case is brought to you and the time that you have finish the judgment?
Well, before it will take a while. But right now, right from where we came in the last set, we've tried to move the commission forward, made cases come attended to earlier. But right now, I've given them a timeline of maybe 2 to 3 months maximum. Because
And
before,
the case is resolved?
Yes, you would invite a respondent, might not answer you. Because our act did not give us all that big powers.
Oh.
So now with they're doing the constitutional conference, now we're trying to reenact it, tell them to add some more powers to it so they can attend to us earlier. So when we call respondent and attend early, we'll be able to resolve the issues within a month or 2.
Okay, so I wanted to ask about one of the major conflicts that takes people to court is land disputes. Is that so? Are there any issues you don't go into? You know,
No,
so can somebody bring a land dispute, tussles between aggrieved parties, and you can resolve them?
Can't be resolved because they are human beings as well. It's all just, everyone just feels that you're cheating me.
Okay.
So if we can just get them
Any
together,
aggrieved party?
any aggrieved party, we can talk to them.
What about domestic violence, husband and wife, uncle? Can we come?
Well, like I keep telling them, it's not part of our purview, but we could actually still go into it and try and talk to mediate within both parties.
Well, are you not exempted from matters that would be related to court-martial, matters of the Navy, Army?
No.
Some matters, do you have powers?
We have powers to go into the Navy, into the armed forces, but we don't go, matters that are already in court,
Okay.
we don't attend to.
touch.
Okay, so if a case has been taken to court, they can't come and meet
No, unless
public complaints
unless after the
commission.
judgment you still feel
feel it.
aggrieved,
Okay.
you can come to us, then we can now investigate it.
Oh, so after a court judgment, you can still come back
Yeah,
to
I
the
can
public and say,
investigate.
please look into this. I
You
did
can
not think I
say,
got a
if
fair
you didn't get a fair trial, you can still come and we'll look into it.
Cool. So can you tell, because a lot of people watching now are probably seeing this commission as a solution to whatever problem they are facing, trying to resolve. Where are the locations? Is there any place in every state where you would see it? Are they attached to any office?
We're independent,
Okay.
and they're in every state.
Okay.
Every state and FCT.
Okay. So they simply just Google.
Just go online, you'll get Public Complaints Commission for every state.
How about Nigerians in diaspora and maybe have disputes with a Nigerian in Nigeria? Can they come
They can come and complain.
Okay.
Oh wow. So this is just like an alternative court system.
Yes, it is. It's the ombudsman. It's a practice accepted all over the world,
Okay.
and we're part of them.
Oh.
So if you have any dispute anywhere, you could always complain, and we have people to attend
Just
to it.
still looking for what people don't handle. Electioneering, do you handle
No,
election related? There's a
Dispute,
special court
that's
for...
If as long as you feel injustice, you can
You
just
can come.
Okay,
It's only
so
domestic
the
violence
statement
now
is-
that you're not
Yeah,
very...
they say they can still...
They will still talk, they will still mediate.
We can mediate between the husband and the wife, but it is not
So
part
generally,
of us.
anybody that feels disputes,
Aggrieved.
they
Can take it
can take it to the public's
Complaints
commission.
Yes.
And there are public complaints commission in every state of this federation. You don't need to pay. It is free. You don't need to pay a lawyer. They have lawyers.
And the
So
speaker?
One more thing, please. If someone is outside the country and has a dispute, can the person use, like, do you do online?
Yes, it's online.
Fantastic. Okay.
So they are even ahead of some of our courts.
Yes.
And it was really nice bringing you on the show.
Thank you,
I'd
sir.
love to come again.
Okay, so but what would be your final word to anybody watching? What would be that charge you want to leave them with?
Well, right now there's Public Complaints Commission that is here to help everybody fight injustice, and I tend to go back to the basics. We call it systemic investigation.
Okay.
That we will do. I've charged all my commissioners in all the states that they should. Please go into all these communal differences. Let us settle them from there, from the grassroots, and come out to the top. Because it's not as if we hate ourselves in Nigeria. It's just injustice.
Yeah.
Everybody just feels aggrieved.
Cheated.
And when they start talking about it, you don't listen to me. You're now following now, you're attached to it. It now forms a group. Now that's how it goes. It escalates, and that's where our problem is. So we want to go back to it we're talking to the National Assembly to please fund us so that we can, let's start it from the bottom, not take it from the top.
Yes,
Awesome.
exactly.
Okay.
So we will definitely appreciate the government giving you even more powers and financial backing to be able to support your work and reduce the congestions within the legal, the court system. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Thank you for
so
enlightening
much.
our audience. I'm sure every one of them are now aware that there's a public complaints commission in every state that can help them. It was good having you.